We're back and we've got Faye in the building and she's going to have some new nails on. We're going to sculpt out a almond nail sculpt with sculpting forms, but there's something new. There's something new I've got to show you. No, it's not just my necklace. It is these bad boys. Do you want to see what's inside? So, do you know how much product development, time, blood, sweat and tears and 5 million samples from 5 million different manufacturers? So I would be happy. Because what is inside these is the best you can get. Believe me, I've tweaked everything to make it exactly how I want it, and hopefully you want it like that as well. So I'm going to show you. These are the Pro Tech Tool Kits. I can't wait to show you what's inside! So, they come in the most beautiful case. You can buy them individually, but this is the full kit. So we've got the artist palette, we have got straight precision scissors, we've also got a curved precision scissor, we've got a double-ended cuticle pusher, and then we've also got a spatula, and then on this side we have all the tools for, I mean it looks like, you know, a torture kit. It's not. It's not. Well, maybe this one is.
Yeah, Jack the Ripper would be proud of that. I mean,
yeah.
Fashionably murderous.
It is. So we've got the multi-pinching tool here. So it's pinching tool there. It's also got a cuticle pusher and a blade for your cuticle prep. And then we've got two beautiful, these are two different nippers. So we've got a curved nipper. We've got an, oh my God, I keep forgetting the word, ergonomic handle. It's a big word for me, that. They both have two different size blade jaws. So this one with the curved handle has a 6mm blade, and this one with the ergonomic, it's smaller in the hand. I'll show you in a bit. That one's got a 5mm blade, and then we've also got the caliper gauge for measuring thickness of nails. Now, I know that offering that to Faye, she might just measure every single nail and then moan until they are all absolutely perfect. But this is a good tool if you are if you're learning how to do nails, and it's also really good if you are a competitor and you're doing competition nails. So yeah, so that's a brief outlay of the wonderful bronze Pro Tech Toolkit. Oh, but we have more because we needed to throw a bit of pink in there, obviously. Obviously. Sorry, the bronze ones are also plasma coated as well. You can look on the website, I'll tell you all about that. Right, so in this kit, we have everything is stainless steel. So if you like silver, you've got your palette, exactly the same tools. You've got the palette, you've got your scissors, cuticle pusher, your spatula, and your psychopath killing tools. Joking. You've got your pincher, and you've also got your nippers and your thickness gauge as well. So yeah, how beautiful are they? So we're going to use these today. First time ever. Which colour do you want me to use on your face? The bronze ones. The bronze ones. Okay.
Bit of ginger to go with the ginger.
Yes! I've told them a secret. Pop as your handy. We've soaked off Faye's nails on this hand. So I'm going to take my cuticle pusher out. They are fully sanitizable, so you can use these in an autoclave. Nothing's going to happen to the coating. It's going to stay rigid and hard. They are so easy to clean because of their smooth, sleek design. I didn't want to have tools that have those patterns on them. They have like patterns on them and they're a nightmare to clean.
Right, so it's like as if it grips.
Well, there's like loads of recesses in the ones with
Yeah,
patterns
I've seen somewhere they've got like diamondy shapes and stuff like
they're
that.
not easy to clean.
Yeah.
These are super easy to clean and easy to dry, more importantly, as well. That's really key. So I'm going to use this to push back cuticles. So we have a curved spoon end and we've also got a curved blade end. So the curved spoon end is perfect because it matches the curve of the natural nail. You can push back, there's hardly any pressure that's needed, and I can already feel that that is dragging off non-living tissue.
Scuzz.
Scuzz.
Or scuzz.
Skank.
Yeah.
Oh, it's satisfying, that, isn't it?
How nasty about your own fingers.
I know.
And then you can also come in with the blade, especially to come down these sides and get rid of that non-living tissue. Do not press really hard. You're not removing like layers of nail. It's the non-living tissue. You can kind of feel the difference. It feels like a little bit rubbery. And when it starts to feel a bit too scratchy like that, listen. Can you hear that? That's nail. You don't want to take that off. Right. I'm just going to take some clean-up solution on a lint-free pad so I can clean this tool between fingers. And I bet you can even feel that that's different when it's different.
Yeah, you can.
Like, you can feel that that's cuticle there.
It's very gentle though.
Yeah, it's gentle, yet it is nice and sharp.
Yeah.
So it will pull it away. A lot of people struggle with buying good quality tools. They'll just buy some cheap tools and they just blunt and they just don't really do anything.
No.
It's like you're just going through the motions. So we want to take off all that non-living tissue, which you absolutely hate, don't you?
Yeah.
You hate it. So it's going to ease back the cuticle and it's also going to remove any non-living tissue. And that's what you want.
It's fits very snug around.
Oh, round and yeah, the shape's perfect.
Yeah, you know,
isn't
like
it?
the
Yeah.
contact. There's obviously been a lot of time spent getting that absolutely right.
Yeah,
and that
sure.
precision is
And don't get me wrong, everybody's finger is a little bit different.
yeah.
But I tried to get it the best.
you want to get it perfect.
Right
for
angle.
Faye.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we model everything on you.
Absolutely.
I mean, we've got sculpts of your hands. Like,
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So
These both.
No.
this
Are you
one.
joking?
Undrawn.
You know that one.
So this one's this is how much we model stuff on Faye. This is Faye's hand. With her nails on.
With my nails on, it was.
And is this the changing colour? Glow in the dark
Glow
one.
in the dark,
Glow in the dark
yeah.
one.
Do you know
Yeah.
the thing
I
as
do
well?
now and again
That's got
sing it.
all the lines of all the lines of my hand in there. I find
It's
that mad.
gross, isn't it?
It's
So is that one from the Willy?
The Willy.
That's Faye's Willy hand.
yeah.
From the Willy mould kit.
You should really take it.
I think we should do that again, though.
We'll do it.
I think we should do that video again. I think we
Let's
need
do
to
it.
revisit the making hands out of Willy moulds. Oh,
I'm up for that.
we could even make like a, you can do the ones where you hold hands and you put them in the plaster cast.
Yes.
And then you make a plaster cast version of a hand. Maybe we could do that with your hand as well. We could get some other kits.
I'd like to do that.
That would be quite cool. And we could have an ornament of your hand
This
on the
sounds
side.
amazing.
We won't leave that here, Adam.
No.
Take that home.
Nick can have that one.
Yeah, Nick can have that when you're away. How nice is that? You can hold hands with you. Ooh, let's get rid of all that.
I can feel it,
Yeah. Does it feel really sad? Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes.
Feels thorough, which I like.
Yeah, we like it to be very thorough.
And you're not digging in me.
No, it's you've only literally got to drag the blade across. So, and the blade will do its work. Let's just double check. We are all nicely pushed back. So, a lot of people have multiple cuticle pushes and nippers and things like that, and have them sterilised in a autoclave and have them all set aside for each individual client, which is very good as well. So you can clean them in an autoclave, you can clean them in your barbicide. The best thing to do is make sure that they are bone dry though. Don't just leave them to air dry. Your tools need to be wiped down dry. You can use kitchen towel for that. You can use microfiber cloth. I think kitchen towel just gets rid of all the moisture, to be honest with you. So I'm going to use the cuticle bit now. Now some people don't like this process done, so you can skip this, but Faye loves it. And I would definitely charge
It's a bit of a weird upset. It's like verging on pervy, to be honest, the way that she enjoys it.
It's like very, it's just satisfying.
It is satisfying.
But she gets really angry if you don't offer this bit.
Oh yeah. But if you were offering an electric file manicure here, then I would definitely be charging extra, because it's your time, it's your tools, and if that's what the client wants, then I'm sorry, they have to pay for it, don't they? If you were having your hair done and you wanted a treatment on your hair, well, you'd pay extra for it, wouldn't you? So why wouldn't somebody be paying extra for an additional service? You know, it's not completely necessary or essential. I like it. It gives me a better canvas to work on. It also makes the cuticle even easier to work with, and it lifts the cuticle. So because this electric file is rotating against the cuticle, you can see how it lifts it. And then if you have any skin that doesn't abrase away with the electric file bit, you will then move to your Protect tool pack and use another tool. And I'll show you that in a minute. Now I'm going to use the proximal fold bit, and this is to exfoliate. So if you look here, see how we've got like a really hard callus? We've got a hard callus here, and we can massage that and it'll just soften that away, get rid of any non-living dead cells.
Will that be caused by writing?
Do you know what it's caused by?
Because I don't do a lot of writing.
Your nail sits in that groove.
Oh right, okay.
And presses against the skin. So the skin just, it basically makes more cells, keratinises, over keratinises, just to prevent any damage, because it's got constant pressure on it from your nail extensions.
I was going to say it definitely isn't because of using a pen.
So it doesn't even matter if it's a nail extension or a nail, you'll tend to get that. So,
You're fully digital, are you, Phil?
Yeah.
Don't do pens.
No.
I'm the same.
I don't do anything on, other than writing a birthday card. I don't do any writing.
So as we look at the nails now, we can see that there are some bits that need trimming. So I'm going to use the curved precision cuticle scissors. So they are very sharp. And they have a 9mm blade. So it runs all the way to the end there. They are curved. They have a smooth finish. Easy to clean. Super easy to clean. Super lightweight. They weigh 6 grams. So because they are lightweight, it helps with repetitive strain injury. So some people use like really big nippers and things like that, or scissors, and this motion has an effect on your tendons when you're doing that a lot, yeah? But this is literally, that's it. That's all you're doing. Very delicate. And because they are light, it makes you work more delicately as well. When something's heavy, it makes you work more hard with it.
Yeah,
and it's the same with acrylic brushes. You know, the heavier the brush, the more you'll use it naturally heavier. So, anything that is white.
Oh my God, that's satisfying. Oh my days.
We can slide this along and remove that dead cuticle.
Oh my days.
And how easy was that? Very little pressure. It's very easy. They are very sharp, so you don't want this end point into the skin.
No, you know.
Unless she annoys you.
Unless it's fair.
So I'm getting leaving them.
You're gonna leave?
Yeah.
You're not before your nails are done.
No.
Could you imagine?
So the curve matches the
that's
the
another
actual
good one.
nail.
That was another good one.
Not the nail, sorry, the cuticle area. So what I do is I sort of get ready, I get positioned, and then I can start to press. Now, what I like to do, if you have any hangnails and things like that, I would do that with a nipper. I wouldn't do it with these because the skin can tend to be thicker, and I really want to get in there with a flat blade, not a pointy blade. I'll show you that. So make sure you always put your cap on.
Surely though, if you put them in without your cap on anyway, surely if something, I don't know, say for instance, knocked up against it, I don't know, say for instance you used that as like a mat almost and we're putting other things on there, blunting them.
If you drop them, it's like you're ruining them, so do not drop your tools. It's like hairdressers scissors. If you drop hairdressers scissors, then you drop them. They're never going to cut hair the same. So yeah. So
I don't know if you want, just when you mentioned hangnail there, I've sort of nearly got one there.
oh, come on, Adam, swap seats. Swap seats.
Never.
How
Never have I ever been kicked out of my chair.
Oh, she's so upset.
Oh.
Right, this will be interesting.
It's a hangnail.
Have I got me on the?
Oh my God! Can you imagine it? Oh, look at the cuticles! So you can see that we have a 20-degree angle and a 30-degree angle. They are different in size. So can you see there is 1 mil difference. So this one is classed as the small one. And that's because it sits smaller in your hand as well when it's opened. So it's got a safety clasp here. So you've got a safety clasp, but as soon as you add a little bit of pressure, it springs open. Whereas the one with the slightly larger blade, safety clasp, see how wide that one goes. So it goes wider. So if you have a bigger hand, this will sit nicer. If you have a smaller hand, this will sit nicer. But because it's smaller, it's slightly lighter. These are 45 grams and 43 grams.
Wow, you've good at the numbers, aren't you?
Yeah. It's took me a long time to get to this stage, you know. So yeah, they have a slightly different angle, so you can see the longer blade is a different angle than, it's only 10 degrees difference, but that will make a difference when you're actually going into the side of the nail. So if we use, if I'm honest, this is my favourite just because I've got small hands. But if you've got a slightly larger hand, this might be your favourite, but it all depends on what you are cutting. So the higher the angle,
rock hard
so
as well.
the angle that you're going at here needs to match. Okay. So I'll show you each one. So this one I can sit slightly lower because of the angle of the blade. This actually feels more comfortable to me, and I can actually get rid of that with. Much better. And this is just a tiny...
Adam, are you not remotely tempted peck that?
You are?
Are you not remotely tempted peck it?
Well, if you pick it, you rip it,
Yeah.
and that's what causes the pit. Like, it'll get infected, and then it's agony. So no, I wouldn't be. I would just let it.
There we are.
Oh my days, that's so satisfying.
It's gone. So, and that was very easy to get into. Notice that my hand is underneath as well because I'm being quite gentle. Don't get me wrong.
You need a manicure,
here,
Adam.
I might put my hand over the
I
top.
do need a manicure.
You need a manicure.
What I want you to notice as well is there's a lot of brands. I'm not going to name any brands. But there are a lot of people that make tools. And this just goes from the research and development that we've done. That this hinge area is actually really sharp. And if you rest your thumb there, and as you use it, it actually pinches and cuts your skin on your thumb.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it's really sharp. You notice that ours are beveled.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, so
you can't trap your skin in the hinges.
Wow.
Because they're all nice and beveled.
So much detail's gone, so much thinking's gone into this.
But yeah, I like both of them. To be honest, I would use this one if I was doing pedicures more. because it's a little bit heavy.
Well, you can do my feet,
But
why?
yeah, no. The case is brilliant as well if you're like a travelling nail tech, or if you're doing a competition, or if you're going to a class, if you're going to come into one of my classes. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, that's all I'm going to use for now. I am just going to get out the straight precision nippers, straight precision bladed scissors, because I use these. You can use them on skin, but I use these for tailoring a sculpting form. So I'm going to leave them out. Then I don't have to go back in for a bit. So there you are, guys. I've done all the prep. You've seen our wonderful new tools. I hope you love them. They are so gorgeous. Oh, maybe we could have them made into jewellery as well. What, Lloyd? We need more jewellery. Yeah, but I hope that's helped you out anyway. But yeah, don't forget to see us in another video. Don't leave us hanging. Everything I've used today will be listed below. And I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da!